Thank you for that, sir.
No problem. Thank you for having me here on this show, man.
You got it.
Your acting was tremendous.
Thank you. We'll let the public be the judge of that. I know I showed some of you. You kindly gave us a DVD, and I showed some of the. I showed Anahita the appearance, and she was discussing the nuances of my.
I was thoroughly impressed, Dr. Drew. Thoroughly impressed with your acting skills.
He was playing himself, so he should have been good at it. But
Except
he did a good job.
She had noticed a couple moments where I was actually acting, a puckish satire. All right, I've also got Jenna Owens joining us for the first time. She is co-host of Dish Nation and Kid Craddock in the Morning. Anahita, who we've already heard from, defense attorney, and Shagun. And I think, Anahita, what Shagun is saying is that there's all these other extenuating circumstances. Right. The $300,000 she owes the boyfriend. The fact that there is a boyfriend. The fact that she allegedly discussed a hitman with the boyfriend. What do you say to that?
Let's talk about that boyfriend, Dr. Drew. First of all, here's Exhibit A for the prosecution, the hammer. But if the
what color are your fingernails? Hold your fingernails, too. I need to see that.
I have pink on. I have pink
hopefully
on.
not black and green.
Yeah, if so, Shagun, you better run out of that room.
Dr. Drew, if the prosecution's star witness is this secret boyfriend, then they have, they're not going to make their murder one charge because, look, he is admitted to having watched child porn. It was downloaded on his computer. Okay, the defense is going to have a field day with him on the stand because they're going to get him to admit he had child porn and that he's getting immunity in this case to testify against his ex-girlfriend. So I don't know about you, but when you hear that someone watches and downloads child porn, I don't think you're going to give much credence to that individual's testimony.
Well, let me bring in, I want to bring in somebody who knew.
With brushes that they're bad or they're good.
You're going to get the defense attorney going, right. Shagun. Go ahead, Anahita. Go ahead.
Thank you, Dr. Drew. She's not just claiming sexual abuse here. She's claiming physical abuse. And I think that this case is going to be very different than Jodi Arias. We might even have a different outcome because in this particular case, this girl has evidence to corroborate her claims that she was abused by her husband for 10 years. Jodi had nothing but her own testimony, which was completely not credible. And so, there might be a different outcome here. I wouldn't just say
that he abused her when she...
Women's syndrome. That is exactly part of the battered women's
syndrome.
But
abuse for 10 years and
policy
debt plus the hitman. There's a lot of stuff, defense attorney Anahita, that goes against her.
It just takes one,
You'd have your word
your
cut out for you. Hold on.
Come into the light, Anahita.
I have the victims.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Well, look, Dr. Drew. I just want to know, finally, is Anahita ready to believe in miracles? Because we quite literally have divine intervention. This man believes in his faith so much that he actually carries the word of God in his pocket, and it protects him from two bullets.
Physics? Have you ever heard of physics? I mean, come on. Whether you believe in miracles, like Shagun apparently does, thinking miracles happen like every day, every time you turn your head.
They do.
Which is ridiculous. Or if you believe in divine intervention or just luck. Dr. Drew, I'm just glad that this guy is still alive. I mean, he was shot 3 times in point-blank range, twice in the chest, once in the leg, and he was stabbed. And yet he managed to turn the tables, he managed to get the gun, get the knife, and guess who ran away like 3 little cowards? These 3 wannabe gang members ran off like cowards.
Well, I don't like the term cowards. They're not cowards. They just shot a guy. That's a pretty hard act.
They're exactly cowards. 3 little boys.
They're extraordinarily bad people, but I think you're using the word coward wrong. I could never shoot a person.
Jim, to be fair, I think that they are cowards. I mean, you shoot a bus driver.
Cigarettes saved their life.
However,
who cares what saved his life? This guy survived. I mean, who cares if it was because it was a Bible or it was a book or it was a pen? Who cares? He survived. And at the end of the day, I hope the police catch these guys and put them away.
I will tell you there
dangerous.
is a very spiritual piece to this because I've spoken to a lot of people who have survived these sort of extraordinary
things that aren't really explainable.
Listen, absolutely, 100%.
The book blocked the bullet.
But I just want to say that this man, if he's like all the other people I've spoken to,
pray for you, Anahita.
To me, that's
you don't need to pray for
that
me, Shagun.
spiritual element is enough for me. I don't need to. There are lots of things bigger than all of us, and here we go. Up next, my